Hello, welcome to our channel, Dark Hearts. We will be covering mysterious crimes and other strange coincidences. We bring buried truth back to life. If you like our content, hit that subscribe button. In small town Ohio, Dennis Young and Kimberly Stephan would face a tragedy no one seen coming. On February 23, 1997, 55-year-old Dennis Young and Kimberly Stephan, at the young age of 38, would be murdered at Dennis's home at 1340 North Chippewa Drive in Greenville, Ohio. Denny was a manager of a local gas station and Kim worked as a secretary. On a cold night in February, the two victims were spotted leaving a local bar in the early morning. Later on, Monday morning, Kimberly's two teenage sons would find her and Dennis on the dining room floor, face down in the clothes and coats they left the bar in. Denny was shot and stabbed. He was stabbed in the neck several times to the point he was almost decapitated. Kim was shot at least 3 times and found holding onto the pants leg of Dennis in her last moments. The gun has never been found, despite several attempts of searching local waters. The knife was from Denny's kitchen that laid in the sink as the only dirty dish. The gun believed to be used by investigators was a .22 rifle that was possibly taken from Dennis's gun cabinet, but that information has not been confirmed. The house was found in a questionable manner. The sliding glass door in the back was unlocked, phone lines were cut and the heat was turned up to 90 degrees in the small apartment. Kimberly's car was found less than a mile away, parked sideways at a doctor's office with a yellow glove lying beside the car. Neighbors heard nothing, the streets that morning were silent and this little town was scared. Kim's young children let out terrifying screams while searching for their mother that cold morning, screaming for help to neighbors and begging for a phone to notify police. No gun shell casings nor bullet holes in the home were discovered. No forced entry in the home. The waters of this small town were searched for the weapon but came up empty. Let's look into the victim's life and what investigators would do next. Dennis was a father of 4 children and Kimberly was a young mother of 2. Investigators would question her children about being involved. Kimberly was in the process of her 4th divorce from her husband. The final hearing was originally set for February 18, 1997, but was rescheduled for March 20, 1997. The original court hearing and the time of the murders would be 5 days apart. During this hearing, the couple would be filing restraining orders, and adjoined property was in question. After the murders took place, Kim's husband would be acting rather suspicious and he would become a lead suspect. Kimberly's family members had to move due to the harassment of the man that was supposed to love Kimberly and once was a part of their family. The husband was charged with 3 counts of telephone harassment charges against Kim's family. He would later be found threatening the family with a gun at Kim's grave. Kim's family would tell investigators that her husband had threatened to kill her before if she ever left him. On April 24, 2015, Cold Justice would release an episode of this case called Lying in Wait. A friend of the suspect would be found to be not cooperative. This woman told Cold Justice that she was a bartender and had set up a blind date between the estranged husband and one of her friends that she attended. On May 25, 2024, the woman that was not cooperative and friends with Kim's estranged husband would be found dead in her home by friends under suspicious circumstances. The local police have not released any more details. There is still a cash reward for those with information to help catch the killer of Dennis Young and Kimberly Stephan. Was it her husband? Did he come back to this little town to kill his friend who knew the truth? What do you think? Leave a like and your thoughts in the comments.